All right, what's up, guys? Okay, back to the hip this week. All right, so we will have a thought behind the mobilization. All right, and the first thing, let's go ahead and talk about that. All right, in a deadlift, all right, today we're deadlifting. All right, so let's go ahead. The quad affects how the hip functions or opens. Okay, so if the quad is extremely tight, locked down, it ties into, okay, or it affects the flexion and extension of the hip. In a deadlift, if we can't get the hips fully open, all right, it's going to make us go into an extension of the back. So it'll look something like this. When I come tall, if I'm not able to open my hips and activate my glutes, right, I'll lean back and use all back to stand tall. Now what I'm wanting to do is actually make this position better. Open my hips, be able to squeeze my glutes and get those hips fully open so that the hips move with that midline. All right, so that's kind of why we're doing it. Hopefully that'll help you understand why we are mobilizing what we're mobilizing. Okay, so that'll help the coaches and then also athletes just understand what we're doing and why the heck we're doing it. Okay, so the focus is a barbell smash, right, within these, all right, 4 to 6 inches here. All right, so it's gonna hurt a lot today. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick. Leg to leg, we'll just say it's close to parallel with it. The other one will go in. I want you guys to, if you can, focus on the small part of the bar here. Obviously, if they can't handle it, right, they can go with the larger part. If this is somehow not enough, they can go with the actual collar of the bar. So we'll stay high side of the quad into that hip. From here, I actually don't need much more. I already feel the pressure. Right, I can take my toe and go in and out with it if I want. Not too focused on today. I just want to make sure I can relax while this bar does the work and breaks down the tissue. Okay, cool with that. My leg's actually shaking just a little bit. But what I want to do is you can explore the range of motion, really get them to breathe, get them to relax. And hopefully that thing gets a little bit, maybe it's, I ain't got no words. Okay. Get the tissue to break down. Okay, now we'll go up on a wall stretch. Okay, a wall stretch, cow stretch, my bad. Okay, now we want the glute, okay, to squeeze first. If we can get the glute to activate, that means we're gonna actually get that hip open. We want the hip open, but we want to feel the quad stretch directly where we roll. So in order to do that, we'll elevate the foot. Now, extremely flexible guys, knee can get close to the wall. Guys that are just snug, all right, you can even go down to your foot off the wall. But for me, it's gonna be somewhere in between. I'll take that knee back, knee goes up that wall just a little bit. And what I'm looking for is my glute to squeeze, okay, and put into full extension. I'm not looking to go all the way back here and arch the back, all right? I just want to put my focus on the glute, squeeze it, all right? And I actually already feel it, right, with the glute tight in my high quad, all right? All we're gonna do is stay here. Now, try not to get these guys, all right? The more you lay on this knee, okay, the more we'll take away the position of the stretch. Put the focus on the glute tight, hips are forward, all right? And we'll go 90 seconds after 2 minutes aside here. Now, if guys are extremely flexible and they got a range like that, we can take that knee all the way back into that wall. But what we want is glute. We need to get the glute tight. If the glute's not tight, we're missing the whole point of the focus of the stretch today. Now, a lot of guys are gonna wanna go, oh, I'm flexible, and they wanna go all the way to that wall, and they wanna lean back, and like, I feel my quad, all right? Well, they got half of the focus, all right? We feel the quad, but the glute, okay, and the hip is not completely open, and therefore we're putting more focus on the quad versus the hip being open, all right? We just missed the mark a little bit. Now, remember, 90 seconds, 2 minutes aside, you get that. Squeeze the glute first, and then figure out what elevation of the foot they need up that wall, okay? High quad smash, right? Get them to relax. Figure out position of the stretch. Make sure the glute and hip is open, right? Without becoming too vertical before the glute is activated. Okay, that's your thought behind the quote, or thought behind the quote, all right? Thought behind the movement, all right? Or mobilization. Anyways, have a great day.